Riddle House. The Riddle House in Palm Beach country is a haunted place that everybody is afraid to visit. This house was built during the Victorian age and was originally a funeral parlour. Carl Riddle owned the house in the 1920s. Joseph was a former employee of the Riddle House who committed suicide by hanging in the attic. He attacks men who enter the attic and the furniture of the house cemetery. It is said that Joseph hates men, so men are prevented from entering the attic. Helltown. The persistent legends of Helltown contribute to the creep factor. The northern part of Summit County in Ohio is one of a terrifying place on earth. Driving through the dark, wild landscapes was adequate to give you chills, even when it was populated. The steep Stanford Road drop-off, quickly followed by a dead end, is aptly titled The End of the World. According to the ghost story enthusiast, you may reach your end at the hands of ghosts of the endless parade of freaks guarding the woods. Stull Cemetery. The small, unincorporated town, the Stull, has a population of almost 20 people. This tiny village was rocked by two tragedies in the early 20th century. First, father burned a farm field, only to find a charred corpse of his young son aftermath. A second incident is a man who went missing and was later seen hanged from a tree. Saltpeter, said to be one of the 7 gateways to hell. The Ridges. The Ridges is located in Athens, Ohio, the 13th most haunted place in the world, according to the British Society for Psychic Research. It was formerly known as the Athens Lunatic Asylum. It has seen numbers of lobotomies and often stated masturbation and epilepsy to be the reasons of insanity in patients. Billy Milligan, the notorious rapist with dissociative identity disorder, was there for many, many years. Humberstone and Lenoria. In the 1850s, Humberstone and Lenoria were famous for saltpeter mines and business. Due to the Great Depression, all collapsed. The towns were abandoned by 1960. Nowadays, people believe that the dead of Lenoria Cemetery awake at night and wander around the town. The paranormal investigators have captured numerous photographs of ghosts in Humberstone. Byberry Mental Asylum. The Byberry Mental Asylum, founded in 1907, housed mentally challenged to the criminally insane people. Because of its unmerciful condition and the subhuman treatment of its patients, the hospital was sealed and abandoned in 1990. Then it became a breeding spot for vandals, criminals, Satanists, and urban explorers of this place. Appears from facts of how the hospital cruelly treated the patients. Human excrement filled the hallways, which were also where many patients slept. The body of the killer, named Charles Gable, was found strewn across the property. Leap Castle. Leap Castle is the most popular location on this list. Built in the late 15th century, the castle witnessed many murders, including a priest who was killed in the chapel called the Bloody Chapel. Shades of Death Road. It is believed that highwaymen would rob and kill those people who travel along this New Jersey road. It winds through 7 miles of countryside. There is an officially unnamed lake called the Ghost Lake near it. This lake is often the home of spectre-like vapors, and the sky is thought to be surprisingly bright no matter what time of the night you are there. Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum. In 1975, this building was converted to Security Prison 21 by the Khmer Rouge. This prison was a place of torture, and a lot of prisoners were murdered. The ghosts of the expected 17,000 victims of Twice Slang continue to roam the halls of the museum. The mines of Paris. These mines or tunnels were used to dig out minerals from Paris's different grounds. Travelling through the mines is illegal, and punishment includes heavy fines. According to the legends, spirits reside in the never-ending shadows, and if one walks deep enough and endures, they may even enter Hades itself. Avoid these mines if you have claustrophobia.